The movie starts with two friends named Tom and Paul. They both work at the same publishing company. Tom doesn't like his job because he's been working there for a year, but he hasn't gotten any promotion. Tom still has a lot of ideas for the company, but he is afraid to tell his boss about them because his boss, Jack, is a very rude guy. Tom's boss has a beautiful daughter. Her name is Lisa, and Tom really likes her. Lisa goes to the office with them too. Paul tells Tom that he should go and talk to Lisa. Hearing this, Tom gathers up his courage and sits down next to Lisa. Then a woman appears in front of him who had a baby in her arms. Then suddenly the subway stops and Tom falls on top of the woman, and then Lisa sees it. Eventually, Tom sits down with Lisa again, but this time his bag automatically opens and game journal falls out of it. Then Tom feels uncomfortable in front of Lisa. After arriving at the company, Tom is approached by Audrey, telling him that the boss has summoned him to his office. When Tom goes there, the boss sees this, and in front of Tom scolds the employee for telling a useless idea. And on this occasion, Jack fires him from the company. After that, when Tom walks into the boss's office, he starts asking strange questions. When Tom drinks his coffee, he finds it a little strange. Hearing this, Jack calls Audrey and fires her for making coffee too. Audrey holds Tom responsible for this. Tom then walks out of the office without giving any ideas for fear of being fired if his boss doesn't like the ideas. Todd meets Eve and tells him that she wants to go to a party tonight, but her father tells her to take care of the house. Tom also learns that Lisa wants to go to the party with her boyfriend Han. She asks Tom to come to her and take care of the house. Jack shows Tom his pet and tells Tom to give him food and water on time. Before he leaves, Jack tells Tom that he will fire him if the house is dirty. After he leaves, Tom starts watching some videos of Lisa. After a while, a man named Red, who calls himself Jack's son, enters the house. Red says that he came here to get one thing, but it's too late. Red doesn't leave the house, which makes Tom annoyed. Finally, Red gives the package to Tom and says that his father's friends will be here in a little while to pick up the package. Red is actually here to make a deal, but he gives Tom the bag of flour and throws the bag of original product down the toilet. Afterward, Audrey comes to the house with her boyfriend. She comes in to ask Jack to take him back to work, but Tom tells her that Jack isn't home. Afterward, Audrey goes into the kitchen and starts drinking. Tom explains to Audrey and her boyfriend that they both need to get out of here, but they don't listen to him and start to argue with each other. Audrey's boyfriend then leaves the place and she tells Tom that she doesn't have a home to live in right now. Tom lets her stay here for the night. Todd remembers that he forgot to give Jack's pet a drink. He immediately takes him to the bathroom and gives her water in which the contents of the bag were previously poured. The peddler TJ comes to get his bag. Tom gives him the bag of flour. Todd then goes to give the owl food, which had some live mice in it. But Tom accidentally drops them and those mice start running all over the house. And then the owl also flies out of the house. Tom is very frightened when he sees this because his boss won't like it. Tom runs after the owl and ends up in the neighbor's garden, where the old man mistakes him for a thief. Tom takes his gun from him, comes home, and takes all the bullets out of it. Tom sees that Audrey has called 3 of her friends over, and they are all having fun. But Tom tells everyone to go home. After a while, Lisa comes home too. She tells Tom that she broke up with her boyfriend Hans. Lisa didn't really like Hans. She was with him because his father liked him due to his money. After a while, Lisa goes to the bathroom. A mouse gets into Lisa's bag. When Tom sees this, he starts to take the mouse out, but he takes out Lisa's underwear along with it, and the mouse crawls into his pants. When Lisa returns, she sees this, but Tom explains it all to her. The two start talking afterward and feel comfortable with each other. Lisa dances with Tom by setting a romantic song. After that, she starts dancing herself in front of him. Lisa tells Tom that if he liked girls, he would like it more. After hearing this, Tom gets shocked and asks Eve why she thinks that. Lisa says that her father told her that. After that, Tom tells Lisa that he came here for her. Lisa likes to hear this and they both get closer. But Tom is a little nervous and goes down to the first floor. There, Tom sees that TJ is searching the whole house. He scolds Tom for tricking him, after which he leaves the house in search of Red. Lisa's boyfriend Hans shows up there as well, and Tom finds out that Hans is cheating on Lisa. Tom tells him that Lisa won't talk to him and that he should forget the whole thing too. Tom then sees the owl again and follows it and enters the house. The residents of this house think that Tom has come to ask their daughter out on a date. When their daughter Julia comes downstairs, Tom tells them that there has been a mistake. Upon hearing this, Julia starts crying and runs away, and her father kicks Tom out of the house. When he returns, Audrey tells him that since they are friends, she needs his help. Tina thinks she has breast cancer and wanted Tom to check it out by touch. Tom starts checking Tina and Audrey at the same time, and that's when Lisa enters the room and gets very angry. Tom sees TJ trying to open the safe in the house. Then Tom tries to scare TJ by showing him a gun, but he is not afraid. Audrey then gives Tom a sleeping pill and he gives TJ to drink it. He drinks it and falls down, and afterward he has seizures and starts acting weird. Audrey tells Tom that if the sleeping pills are mixed with the drink, it acts like poison. At this point, Tom freaks out, but Audrey says it will be okay. The doorbell rings again. This time it was Julia. She goes inside and starts talking, but Tom doesn't want to talk to her because he has better things to do, so he introduces the girl to Red. Red and Julia start talking to each other. Tom goes to the garden and sees Audrey and his friends digging holes in the garden. They actually thought GJ wasn't breathing, so they bury him in the ground. Lisa comes along too and sees Red, who has been forbidden by Jack to go near the house. She also learns that her father's pet is also missing. Tom tries to explain everything to Lisa, but before he can, TJ comes out of the ground and points a gun at Lisa. Tom knew there were no bullets in that gun and bravely stands up to TJ. Red hits him from behind on the head, causing him to faint. Lisa is very impressed with Tom's bravery, and he learns that that gun did have bullets in it because Audrey's friend put the bullets back into that gun. Afterward, Tom also learns that Jack has been calling for the last 15 minutes. Lisa tells Tom to go meet him and everyone else in the house will clean up thoroughly, getting everything in order. Tom rides in the car with Jack. Then an owl flies in and attacks Tom, causing him to see nothing, and Jack drives the car and hears gunshots. The police come to Lisa's house because the neighbors complain to them. Upon seeing the police, all of Audrey's friends blame Tom. And the police also find Hans in the house, who is trying to make a mistake in his life, but because he is overweight, he falls down. Tom's car at this point gets into an accident, crashing into the house. Seeing this condition of his house, Jack gets very angry with Tom, and then the police arrest him. Red tells the truth why he came to this house, and the owl drinks water from the toilet bowl again and flies away again. The police arrest and take Tom away. The next day, Jack sees his owl in a tree in his garden and climbs the tree to catch it. From the window, he hears Lisa and Red talking, and after listening to them, he realizes the truth about himself, that he loves the owl more than his children. Jack resolves to better himself, but slipping he falls and is badly bruised. The next day, he rescues Tom from the police station. Tom arrives and meets Lisa, where Jack is also present. Jack has realized his mistakes and he also promotes Tom. Tom and Lisa are very happy to be together, and this is where the movie ends. That's all for today. What do you think about the movie My Boss's Daughter? Write your opinion in the comments. Don't forget to like and subscribe to the channel if you want to see more videos like this.